Well, my name is Anil Sharma. I'm from India. This is the point at Palacios, very small town but very happening town. We have got almost 5,000 people here. And this store, the point, is absolute on the bay. It's basically a grocery cum fishing store. We do have a restaurant inside. We serve Mexican and American, both the foods here.
So I know that from coming down here that your breakfast tacos are some of the best. So what is your favorite breakfast taco?
My favorite is bacon, potato, egg, and cheese. When I get time, I do fishing. And there are a lot of piers that they are all city piers and there is no fee for fishing. It's free. This store is having a Texas Wildlife license. We are Texas Wildlife agent for the licensing. We do issue every kind of fishing and hunting licenses. So you can grab your license from here. You can grab fishing equips from here and do fishing. 5 to, I think, 1, 2, 3, mostly 5 to 6 piers are there, deep piers and seawall. So a lot of good spots for the fishing out here. If people are coming from very crowded, dense populated places like Houston or like Bay City or like out of state even, so when they come to Palacios, it's very calm, quiet, peaceful, and we have no crime at all here. Been 2 years I've been living here. I haven't seen any crime here. So it's peaceful and it's very touristic. People come here for Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and there are a lot of B&Bs. And one hotel is coming here that is called Luther Hotel. They are under renovation now. So I think after one or 1.5 years, there would be a big hotel here.
Gracias.
Ya tiene aquí. Good.
All right, so I'm here with my parents. We're at the point having breakfast. My dad, my mom there. So we've been coming here to the point on our way out to their bay house that they've been working on. And they have these breakfast tacos that are awesome. They're just awesome. I think I got chorizo and egg with potatoes, and the tortillas are huge. So if you get a chance, come out, check it out. You don't want to miss breakfast on your way out to go fishing, and this is the place to come. So I just finished breakfast here at the point. I gotta tell you, it's a great burrito. I had the chorizo and egg with potatoes. The thing about Palacios, Texas, is that it's kind of a little town that's kind of for a little bit older crowd. A lot of people come here to retire. The water is beautiful, and the big deal about the water is no refineries. So the store owner was telling me that actually in November, the dolphins are out here. So it's their breeding ground in November. So that's kind of unique. So he said, you know, be sure to come back in November so you can kind of see the dolphins out in this bay. So that's pretty neat. He also says the town's real big on churches. So it's a small town, small, safe town. I'm lucky that my parents bought land here years ago. All they did, you know, is bought a couple lots, and we ended up getting another little lot. It's not a fancy place. It's just not. But that's what I like about it, and that's what's going to stay in my family for years. So I'm really excited about spending more time down here as we get the house built more and more, and you know, really making it a place to come back to. If they're not here, I don't know where they are. But the water's dead still. I really hope there's something biting today. Hoping for a flounder, but it's pretty hot out here. I'm gonna put on one of these Gulp and see what I can do. We're out here at a little small pier out in Palacios, and we're gonna give it a try today. My dad's here with me. I'm fishing with him, and we'll see how we do. All right, so we're gonna put on a Gulp on an 1/8 inch jig head and see what we can do. Man, this is some slippery Gulp. Okay. That's it. Let's see what we can do. Let me get to the bottom. I got the little 2-aught. Oh man, did I get stuck already? Let's get it further out there. I might have to put the 1/4 ounce to get it out there. Seeing a few blow-ups. I got a little bite there. Felt like a little piggy perch or something. There we go, another little bite. Oh, a little small. A little mullet skipping along. Oh, something hit it there. So we're gonna put some of this Procure on it just to see if it does anything. Procure on a Gulp. So my parents actually bought a few little lots out here at a small little community. And over the past few years, they've been building a small house. So we've actually been coming to the little pier over here since my son Diego was younger. This is the spot that he actually lost Charlie, the flounder. So I actually have some footage back from back when he had just lost the flounder. I think I had actually filmed him. So see if I can dig that up. Go ahead, Diego.
Okay, so a few days ago, actually, so last week, was it last week? So last week, we came here to this spot, and I actually lost a flounder, and it was just right in this little section, like right here, where my pole is, and I'm trying to catch him again, so I'm using mullet.
How'd he get off?
And I don't know, he just like, I saw it come out of his mouth because I had him up, but we just didn't have the net ready. And I saw it was splashing all around. My dad doesn't believe me, but I actually really saw him. And I
believe you. I believe you. You're just saying
know.
they wasn't how big it was.
I'm not sure how big it was. Because, you know, water magnifies things. So you never know.
So what do you got on your, what do you got there now?
Yeah, mullet. I have mullet on here with the travel hook. So.
The house is only going to be 750 square feet. They've already built it, but the inside's not complete. But my mom actually designed it. She designed it, and there's no wasted space on the inside of the house. It's a 2-bedroom, 2-bath. Oh, got a hit. There we go. No, that's not it. 2-bedroom, 2-bath house. It's all you need as a bay house, and I think it's going to be in my family for years to come. Dad got a little sick, so he hasn't been out here as much, but he's getting better because of rehab, and we're gonna be coming out here a lot more, and I think it's good for all of our family to spend time out here. Diego's not here today. He's actually studying for his final go at the SATs. So he's trying to just get a few more points. So he's been studying, and wrestling season's coming up. So whenever we come out here, it's probably going to be on Sundays. So I really don't think we're going to be able to get away from the house during wrestling season. It's final wrestling season of high school, so it's pretty important for him. He's got a goal to win state this year. So last year he got first in district, second in regionals, and he did not place in state. So that's his goal this year, is to win it. I think he got a good chance at 150 pounds. He's a beast. So I hope him, as a personal goal, he's able to do it. And if he isn't, then we go on to a different chapter of life, and he goes on to school and goes to college and figures out what he wants to pursue. Right now it's looking like animation and digital media. Can you believe that? He wants to make videos. What do we got? Oh, look at that. We got a big old crab. We got a big old crab. Look at you. I see you. You got my mullet. You got my little swimming mullet. There's a big old blue crab. We got this big pier here. You can see it. We're actually I'm gonna drag it on the bottom, because I mean, look how pretty it is out there. It's like glass. But I'm gonna drag this this Gulp on the bottom and just drag it along the edge and walk all the way down and see if I can get a hit. My dad used to do this, and we'd spend all day out at a pier, and he would just drag the whole way. And man, he'd end up, I mean, he'd go right past somebody that was fishing, just kind of go around them and, you know, respectfully. But man, he'd catch them 5 feet away from you, 2 feet away from you, right where you were before. And you know, somebody would leave, and then he'd go over there and drag that mullet right next to it. And you'd be surprised how many flounder he caught just doing that. Right now it's just he's taking a break. He's cooling off because it's about 80 degrees out here, and it started getting a little bit hotter, and so he's cooling off and right now. But he told me before I started walking, he says, well, if you pass up the flounder, if you feel the bump and he doesn't take it, keep walking. Don't try to go right back there right away. He says, go walk the rest of the pier, but remember where that spot is, and then drag it across it later. So, you know, you always take advice from the guys who knows how to catch, because I certainly am not a great fisherman. I feel like I'm just starting, so we'll take his advice. So I'm literally just dragging this thing all along the pier. So I just was dragging it. It just stopped, and I kind of feel like if I lift up, there's something there, but no, there wasn't nothing there. So we will continue. So anyways, yeah, the best times I had were fishing with my dad. So we'd go fishing, and a lot of times it was all from the shore. You know, we didn't have a boat, we didn't have, you know, stuff like that. Sometimes we would put some money together and go to a party boat, and for a while there we did that, and that was a lot of fun. Wait a second. And it got to the point where they used to have this little boat called the Judy Beth party boat, and I want to say it was out of Freeport or something like that. So we would get there to that party boat extra early, really early in the morning, just so that we could be the first in line to pick a spot, and we would pick the spots on the back of the boat. Well, the Judy Beth had this they had these pots, like a fishing pot. So basically everybody on the boat, I think it was 60 something people on the boat, would put $1 in, and whoever caught the biggest fish would get the pot. Man, me and my dad were winning it every time, because we would get to the back of the boat. Seemed like you had the best chance for catching fish there, because you weren't all crowded up as much as being on the side. And we were winning it over and over and over. So it was funny, because it was that the winning pot was actually funding the next trip. And it was, I still remember it. Like, it was just great. We were catching big old sand trout. We were catching redfish and stuff like that. I mean, speckled trout, a lot of sand trout. They seem to always get us into good sized sand trout. And we'd get home and my dad would show me, hey, get your gear together, get your wash off all your reels, put everything. The stuff was put back the exact same way that it was taken out. And that was how it was supposed to be. You take care of your gear, because gear is expensive. So, I think my dad probably has 20 fishing reels and rods. He even started buying them at pawn shops. He would go and he would see something at a pawn shop, like one at a pawn shop that was a good deal, and he'd start paying on it, putting a little bit of money and paying on it. And, before you knew it, he had a Abu Garcia, 6,000 for half the price of what it was, cost brand new. And, sometimes whenever we needed fishing money, he'd go pawn one of the reels and we got fishing money, So it all worked out. Really lucky that I had a dad that taught me fishing and spent time with me, Like I said, I probably could have spent time in that neighborhood and stuff, not doing the best stuff, but he always kept me busy. Some days when I got older, man, we wake up and he called it cleaning the garage, but we would take everything out of the garage and then we would wash the garage floor. Okay. Yeah. Wash the garage floor. Then we'd put everything back in the garage. And I mean, I'm talking about when you say wash the garage floor, like with dishwashing soap and, or car wash soap. And, by the end of the day of moving everything out and putting everything back in, you were just exhausted. And those would be the days that I wanted to go hang out with the neighborhood kids. Yeah, there was none of that. He just kept me busy. Later on, years down the road, I was talking to my mom. She said he did that on purpose so that I wasn't hanging around with the wrong kids. So, yeah, he had a method to his madness. All right, it feels like I hit something here. Like I drug it over a rock. So I'm thinking I might set the hook. Nope, nothing. All right, let's make a few casts. Let's see what we can find out on the water, because this is just too pretty. Let's see, that was just a butterfly that just went by. Look at that, that's cool. All right, let's catch them. Come on. Let's catch them. Look at that water. It's like glass. Oh, there you go. Oh, we got something there. Bit. So we're getting a couple bites, Let's see. A couple bites. Should have brought my hook out, because that kind of felt like a little hardhead hitting on it. Didn't feel like something solid, so I'll catch him. I'm gonna have to go back to the shore and go grab my hook outs. All right, let's see. Come on now. Let's see what we got here. God, so nice. Here we go. There we go. You got one? That to me, that looked like it was a hardhead. For sure. All right, let's get away from them hardheads. That definitely looked like a hardhead when I saw him come out the water. There we go. Here's another one. Hitting like a little, it's barely hitting it. There we go. All right, let's see what we got. All right, let's catch another one. That was a nice little sand trout. I don't know if the GoPro turned off, but we'll catch another one. Little sand trout. All right. Come on. I like the little sand trout. There we go. Got something right there. Come on. Don't be scared. There we go. Oh, hardhead. Yep, hardhead. All right, let's get him back in the water. All right, so time to put on another gulp. So I got this 2/0 hook here. Jig head. Put him through the back and then twist this sucker up. Not coming off. Coming off the top of it.
Blue, aqua blue, with a metal roof. Eventually I'm going to have some plants around there, and I've got to have a pecan tree somewhere. But this good sized lot for us.
You have a little storage shed in the back over there.
Right, we bought
kept this tree.
Well, this trees were on our property, and then we bought another lot on that side that has the concrete slabs over there, and that other little storage shed, which we still have to kind of fix and paint. But it's a work in progress. But
I love the color.
I love the color
love the
too.
Color.
That's grandma color, grandma blue. Well, it's a weekend house so your dad can have some place to go fishing, and I can come here and just kind of decompress and play with my plants and do nothing. It's 768 square feet. It's 24 by 32, I believe. And we only need a small space for a kitchen, just enough to cook, something small, and a place to sit and watch TV. 2 bedrooms, but it had to have 2 bathrooms. So I just drew it up. It's graph paper and figured it out.
So you designed every part of this house yourself. There is no extra space anywhere. Every inch of this thing is used.
Yes. The only reason we even have a hallway is because we needed to have a door to go up in the attic. So that's the only reason that we have a small hallway between the laundry room and the closet that's out in the front part of the house, in the middle. But other than that, there are no hallways. There's no, every square inch is used. It has a purpose. Everybody is friendly. Every time somebody goes down drives down the street, they always wave. So you wave back, and it's something that doesn't happen anywhere else in the cities. And everybody is nice, and they keep their yards up nice and everything. And it's a gated community, so we feel pretty safe here.
Tell me about the roof.
The roof, your dad insisted on Tech Shield, which, as you know by now, it's something he insisted on your house and Katie, and it's awesome because it's going to cut down on the electricity, the utility bills, and it seems to help with the roof too, to keep it in good condition. So he knows his stuff.
The actual top of the roof is not shingles.
No, it's metal. I always wanted a metal roof. When I was growing up, one of the ranches we lived at had a metal roof, and I always liked it. And it lasts longer than shingles.
So this house isn't just for you. Throughout the years, for years to come, this house is going to be part of our family. The grandkids will be here. Everybody. This is going to be the fishing spot. How does that make you feel, knowing that something you designed, something you built, is going to last, is going to be here forever, especially the way it's built?
I think it's awesome. It's just a legacy to leave behind, because the houses in the cities, people sell them, people die and people sell them, but this house here, this property should live on forever. Might have to repair it here and there, but it'll live forever.